What's up, everybody? From Jack and Pickles. It is a disgusting Memorial weekend. So, none of the businesses did that great this weekend. Let me turn that volume down a little bit. I am fixing here to play some Galaga. I'm open for another hour tonight. I don't know if anybody is going to come in or not. I had people in earlier. The weather is just disgusting. There's no sunset for anybody to be able to watch. And it's cold. I'm bundled up. It is chilly out here. Hello, everybody. Got 5 people in the room. We are live from Jack and Pickles. I'm getting ready to play some Galaga. And yeah, like I was saying, this has been quite a bummer of a Memorial opening weekend. Who do we got in the house? We got Alaya. I think I'm reading that correctly. Try not to die here. We've got Miss Sticky. Welcome, everybody. Vicky, happy Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend. Hello from Texas. We would like to have some of your Texas weather right now, trust me. It is chilly, very, very chilly. Last night I had a pretty good crowd. We had the fire pit going outside, but everything still got too cold. Even this inside section of the arcade here, because I don't have heaters out here, so it got quite chilly. I just died. Tennessee. Vicky is from Tennessee. Hello, Blue Clear. Oh, wait, we have somebody from California. Miss Sticky is from California. I went to college in California. I was right on the famous Mulholland Drive. So it was above the LA smog, which was really nice. It only ever seemed to rain at night there. And then when you woke up, it was like a perfect 75 degrees. It was very nice. But yeah, we would definitely like some warmer weather over here right now. This Memorial weekend has not been fun. We do have guests here, though. I mean, there's definitely people staying in the B&Bs. I think I had the majority of them last night. Some people left today, and then more people will leave tomorrow. But yeah, it's just not been good. And, you know, definitely not weather for anybody to be able to rent kayaks either, so. Got it. Galaga is my game. But hopefully the weather will cooperate this week, because I have to finish getting the mini playhouse play yard together for kids and birthday parties. This year we're going to start to do birthday parties, which are pretty awesome. So when they have a party at Jack and Pickles, you know, they have this great arcade and all the games out on the deck. They will have Jack and Pickles play yard. I'll set up a treasure hunt. And in terms of their party favors, what they actually get in their party bags are Jack and Pickles bucks. So that means they can use their Jack and Pickles bucks to buy any gift shop item or do, you know, anything that they want with it in the Shanty. So all the little prizes and stuff that they can buy with it, basically, they're able to customize their takeaway prizes, their grab bags. So yeah, that's cool. My game is done. Let me show you guys everything. Where is Jack? Jack is at the house. He's got he's got his early runs to do tomorrow, and then he also has to do a separate run to, how do I forget the name of it? It's on the Baltimore side. So, he's got to do one of those runs. He was tired. So, he didn't come down this evening. He was here with me during the day, but Terry is home and passed out probably by now. So, I've got my Pickles guy going. Got some ducks in the bay. Give you guys a good look. There's Terry's boat. Going into Jack and Pickles. Our machines, tables, air hockey. We've got a Nintendo. We've got prize machines. Get a little bit of everything. Vicky, I will tell him hi. Let me show you guys the outside. I wish it was a better view, but it's very wet and it's just been disgusting. There has not been any sunsets to enjoy out here the past few days, but here we are. Let's get a full view here. What a view, though. Even when the weather's bad, I like this. Very peaceful, very relaxing. Close the door a little bit, though. Get chilly. I've got 12 people in the room. Fawn Fox, welcome. Fawn Fox. What's the joke? Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. D's cheese. You know where to live now? It is very nice out here. Very, very peaceful. There's only 200 people population on Smith Island. So about 50 of them are on Tylerton. There's 2 little islands that make up Smith Island. One is Tylerton and one is Ewell, where I live. Ewell also has a second community about 2 miles up the road. It's called Rhodes Point. So Ewell is kind of like the hub of Smith Island, I guess. So still baking cakes there. The biggest baker, Marietta Marshall, just retired. She still does, I think, for like friends and family. But she was the baker that everybody saw on 60 Minutes. when Smith Island had their segment on 60 Minutes last year. And they still bake in-house at the Bayside restaurant. So you can get original cakes there at the restaurant or to take home. And then there's a couple of bakers on the island who still sell online. But make sure they're from Smith Island, because a lot of the bakers outside, they'll say, "Oh, this is Smith Island cake." And they'll sell it as Smith Island cake. Doesn't taste anything like Smith Island cake. It's definitely not made the same at all. Okay, I'm going on about cakes. Georgianne, welcome. How are my animals? They're so fabulous. So I've got 2 chickens that are sitting on eggs right now. Let's see. Some are due next week. So on the 26th, we should have, I think, 6 new ones hatched out. And then my other lady, she'll be due sometime next month. I got to look at the calculator and see when they're to hatch out. And the baby goats are amazing. Mama is still nursing them like twice a day, once in the morning and then really late in the evenings. And they're eating everything. So they're a lot of fun. Hey, John, good to see you. John is an OG. John's been here a long time. Yeah, everything is very good. And let's see, what else is going on? All my kids are good. You all know about Julie, and she's had the baby, and everybody's healthy. Colin just graduated from the academy, so Terry and I were there with him at his ceremony on Tuesday to see him get his badge and be sworn in, so that was super cool. And William, he's doing amazing. If any of you guys don't know my son William, he's L2 on the autism spectrum, and it was a journey. Definitely a journey. And he's had to go through a lot of hoops. But last year, he got his license. And this Tuesday, the same day that Colin graduated the academy, William started his new job. So, I don't know. I'm just a proud mama. I'm happy for them. You know, that's what we want when they get into their 20s. We want them to feel independence and be able to fly and be able to, you know, love what they do. And so, yeah, everybody's good. Karen, she's on the sailboat, sailboat in Rhode Island. Nice. Georgianne says, thanks for the update on the animals. Anytime. They are so much fun. Terry and I love to go out and just watch them. They love to play, you know, headbutt each other. We built them some balance beams, so we watch them play on those and try to knock each other off. It's hysterical. They're better than TV, honestly. Getting dry. I am happy. Yes, I'm very happy. I wish that the weather was warmer. Doesn't feel like summer at all. Not right now. And in terms of the cold, this just isn't good for the crabbers. It's not good at all. And we experienced this the last couple of years, where it was just really cold in May and June, and the crabbers weren't catching anything. There was no peelers. Peelers are soft shell crabs, so they didn't have any of those. Couldn't catch anything. not potting or scraping. So I really hope the weather does change and warms up, because, the watermen over here, that's their livelihood, is crabs and oysters. So yeah, so that's what's going on. But I'm not entirely sure what my hours are going to be this year. I wanted my business hours to be the same as last year, but I just don't, it's not feasible this year, because I got a job on the island, and I didn't have that job previously. So running business in the summertime wasn't hard to do. But Wednesdays are going to be difficult for me, so I definitely can't be opened on Wednesdays when the tour boats first come in. But I can be open at night. So I can't be open like during the day, but I can be open Wednesday nights. Karen asked, do you live on the island full time now? Yes. Yeah, I've been on the island full time for the past couple of years. I was living in Crisfield for about a year, and then Terry and I got the bigger house on the island. So came back, and we have plenty of room for the animals. But yeah, I like it. Now my mom, though, she doesn't like living on the island, even in the bigger house, and I thought that she would. She doesn't like it. She likes being over in our Crisfield house. So right now she's over there for several weeks, like she did last summer. And my son's girlfriend is helping to take care of her. So yeah, that's what's going on. So she was going to get a job over here for a couple of days in the summer, and then I offered to hire her instead for a few weeks so that my mom could stay over there and get some physical therapy, because she hasn't had any since last year. And I noticed that she was starting to get some weakness again in her legs. So she's over there taking care of that stuff, and then Terry and I are taking care of everything over here. Right now we don't have kids in the house, so it's downtime, and we're he's doing all of his normal stuff. With me, it's my job, and then running Jack and Pickles, and then the hours are just going to have to be tweaked when we have kids in the house again. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, it's been very, very busy. Been very busy, but I really do hope that there's kids here this summer, because there's so much to do and it's so much fun. All the different community events that we have going on all summer long, and the little different treasure hunts that are set up. I set up treasure hunts. There's a gal that sets up like painted rocks to find, and the Somerset Council of Tourism. Somerset County Tourism Council. Excuse me. Every year they give us these really pretty glass orbs, and they decorate them really cool and then hide them around the island so that tourists can find those. So yeah, it's little stuff. It's simple things that people can do to have a really good time, but it is fun to get on your bike or on your golf cart and just to go around the island and do this treasure hunt with these different things. So and let's see, obviously this year for the 250th anniversary, our 4th of July is going to be pretty good. So it would be nice if we had some kids around for the 4th of July so that they can enjoy all the festivities. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But either way, you know, as soon as there's kids in, there's no way that I can do all these hours. So just have to tweak it. So I want to add a Q&A sticker. Ooh. Funny misunderstanding you've had. Funny misunderstanding I've had. I don't want to do that. How do I get out of that? Cancel. I don't get to pick the questions. Never mind. That was a new feature that popped up on me. I'd never seen it before. It was trying to start like a Q&A, but it had no way to pick the questions. The question that it asked, I'm sure that people could do all kinds of interesting things with it, so I just canceled that. Got 14 people in the house. And only 6 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Even my haters. I know you're watching, but there's just something that keeps you coming back. They just dropped. They just left. Oh, my. Yeah, what keeps you coming back? This week I should have more of my business stuff show up in the mail. A couple things got a little stuck with UPS, but I have a brand new bounce house that's coming. I'm really, really excited about it too because it's like a farm yard barn bounce house. So that's going to be really cute. I also have the right mail vehicle, mail truck coming. Because the one that I got that I showed you guys a couple of days ago that Terry put together for me, I didn't realize when I had ordered it. I should have because it cost more than definitely like a pedal one, but I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It's like a Power Wheels type. So I cannot have that just sitting outside for kids to use anytime because that's a liability. So we're keeping that for our kids. And I ordered the correct one that has like actual pedals, manual pedals. So I'm waiting on that. And I also have some of my, pretend play stuff that's coming so that I can finish decking out the houses with everything. Blue clear sky. You and Terry just glow all the time. So wonderful you found each other and we're meant to be. Thank you so much, blue clear sky. You're right. You're right. I count my blessings every single day. I thank God every single day for all the beautiful people that He has lined up in my life. And he's given me a tremendous life and a tremendous love. And trust me, I know what I've got. I 1,000% know what I've got. And I'm grateful for it every day. I'm grateful for my husband. He's an amazing guy. Very good guy. Karen. I think I already answered. Yes, I live on an island full time. Oh, here we go. Oops. Pauline, diving deep in Cincinnati. Hey, girl. So yes, I smile a lot. I was so sick at one point in my life that my prognosis was that I wasn't going to live past 40. I am 48. I am healthy. I I've got no complaints. So every single day that I wake up, I'm very aware of what a gift it is. And I truly live my life. I mean, back then when I was so sick, couldn't get out of bed, couldn't, I mean, I had to crawl to the bathroom, my hair falling out, my kidneys crashing on me. I was just like existing, but I definitely wasn't living. And anybody that goes through extreme illness like that knows what I'm talking about. Um, you can't do, if your body just won't cooperate, there's nothing you can do. And just laying there and feeling like you're wasting away is one of the worst feelings in the world. So I'm healthy now, and I fully live my life every single day. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. None of us. Um, my husband just experienced another loss in his family. His cousin died very suddenly. Very young. Very young. But it just goes to show you. I mean, he was getting ready for work. He was getting ready for work. And he died. So none of us are guaranteed tomorrow. It's really important to live, love, and laugh every day. Thanks for the thumbs up. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the front, to the front, to the front. That's what's playing out there. I got dance tunes. Should go out. We should go dance with the pickle guy. Give you guys a tour again. Do some dancing with pickle guy. See, the weather is still just crap. A lot of fog coming in. I'll probably hear some foghorns going off later. I got a new pickle guy this year because my one from 6 years before, 5 years before, got really faded. So here's my new one. Vicky says, guys, take care and enjoy the night. You too, Vicky. Thank you so much for stopping in. I'm going to be getting off soon, too, because I'm going to be closing the doors. Everybody is all nuggy inside. Well, I got 45 more minutes. 45 more minutes. But I don't know if I could think of that much to talk about for 45 more minutes. Does anybody have any questions out there? Yeah. Here we go. Georgianne says, oh, where do you purchase your head coverings from? Any info appreciated. I get these from Temu, believe it or not. I have a bunch of scarves, and I love my scarves, but sometimes they kind of hurt, like around the sides, when my hair gets too heavy in the back. So I got these beanies instead, and you can get all kinds of them on Temu for like $2 and $3 a piece. They wash up really nice. I love them. I have a ton of them. I just ordered some more, actually, and I even found a pickle one that I actually just ordered that today, but I found a pickle beanie. But yeah, thanks. I'm glad that you like these. They're very comfortable. And I like the stuff that's stretchy. Um, I also like that I don't have to readjust all the time, because when I wear a scarf, it moves around, even though if you have it tied and clipped, which I usually do, kind of moves around. So, oh, you're welcome. You are welcome. I have been head covering now for almost 5 years. I've been keeping kosher for that same amount of time too. So, what a ride. I didn't know if I could do it or not. The head covering that didn't bother me at all. I really enjoy covering my hair, but I was questioning whether I was going to do as well with keeping kosher. One, it's hard to get kosher food out here. I mean, my meat I do have shipped in, but I'm not always up to date on my ordering. I don't always pay attention like I should, so I do tend to run out of meat a lot. And in terms of the grocery stores, the only grocery store that we have in Crisfield, so that's 9 miles across the water, is Food Lion. And Food Lion's okay, but they really don't have like a specialty food section like most grocery stores do. So I have a very hard time finding certain kosher ingredients, like my soup mixes, broths, trying to think, staple type stuff, pantry items, like dry pantry items that I keep a lot of all the time. I go through lots of onion soup mix because I use that in everything. I use that in my briskets, my soups, my stews, you name it. I have used it in spaghetti before. Um, that's just one of those flavorings that's pretty versatile. And let's see. Yeah. So I do go to Acme, which is in Salisbury, when I can get there. Acme is owned by the same company as Safeway, so I usually can find some really good stuff there. They also even have a kosher frozen section. Yeah. Karen says, living in New Hampshire, we can only get kosher chicken. Meats have to go to Boston to get. At least you can get at least kosher chicken, like in your grocery stores. And I actually did hear, because last year I had some Jews come in, and they're from like the Ocean City side, and they told me that the Food Lion over there carries kosher chicken. So I guess it just depends on management, like where the stores are, where they're located, who's running them. For me, finding kosher chicken in the Crisfield Food Lion is very laughable, though. That's never going to happen. Kosher is healthier eating. Yes, it absolutely is, Georgie. Do you feel healthier since you have changed your eating habits? Oh, entirely. Entirely. And that was definitely one of the biggest things that helped heal my body after going through all of that sickness and mess and treatments and everything. I started healing my body not just through food, but really starting to watch the chemicals that I put into my body, like toothpaste with fluoride, cut out fluoride. Um, try to cut out things like the corn syrup, anything else that might have the dyes in it, or the aspartame, or crazy preservatives. I've really tried to cut out. So I'm not saying that I've eaten perfect in 5 years, but the bulk of what I've been eating compared to how I was eating, in my former life, let's just say, Yeah, it's totally night and day, and I feel really good. I have so much energy when I wake up. I can do a whole bunch of things. I multitask much better. Um, I don't have brain fog. I used to have a lot of brain fog before. I am on the spectrum, so sometimes my verbal processing is worse than other times. And it was definitely, I think, much worse when I was not healthy, for sure. You need brain food. And I noticed that when I cleaned up my body, really tried to get the chemicals out of it, I started craving foods that I never wanted to touch before. Like beets. All of a sudden, I wanted beets really bad. Pickled beet eggs with cloves in it. I wanted black coffee. Straight, organic roast black coffee. I wanted horseradishes. I wanted wasabis. I wanted srirachas and chilies. I never ate that type of stuff before. But all of a sudden, once my body was cleaned out, it started craving the foods, those superfoods, and those natural anti-parasitic foods. That's what my body was started craving. So, yeah, I've noticed a huge difference. And my mom, when she first came to live with us, she was almost 300 pounds. Full on diabetic, had to take her metformin shots every day. Insulin shots, and then she was on the metformin. Got it confused. So I put her on a kosher diet. She lost 80 pounds, and she hasn't had to use metformin or her insulin for the past 3 years now. So, diet has everything to do with your health, for sure. And right now, I tried to take care of her eating needs as much as possible while she's with my son and his girlfriend, because they don't cook, like I do. So I found a really good food service company that makes up meals fresh and then gets delivered right to the house for her, and she really likes them. She told me they're really good, so that's a good deal. Well, guys, I've been on here for 38 minutes, just flapping my jaws. At this point in time, I don't think anybody's going to be coming in, and that's okay, because then it means I can bail at 8 o'clock and then go home and get into my jammies. And that's what I want to do, because that's all this weather is good for. Like, this weather goes straight through you. I can't stand, I like it when it rains. If it rains during the summer, that's fine. Especially a nice thunderstorm. I think they're beautiful in the summertime. But rain when it's cold, I can't do. It just feels like it goes straight through my bones, right to my joints. Ugh, yeah. So I want to get into my jammies and get a nice hot cup of tea, find something good on the television, or finish a book that I've been working on forever. But yeah, so I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay if nobody wants to come in, and I absolutely don't blame them, because nobody wants to be out in this. It's yuck. And if you have a bike or a golf cart, or you're on foot, who wants to walk around in this or bike in it? It's nasty. I'm hoping that next weekend will be much better. Thank you very much, John. You stay blessed too, and thank you so much for joining me. Same to you, Georgie. I'm gonna go, everybody, but thank you so much for keeping me company. I'll make sure to come back when the weather is much prettier so that I can show you guys how nice the view is. You enjoy the rest of your Memorial weekend too. Clear blue sky. All right, everybody. You all take care. Peace be with you. And I will catch you guys next time. All right.